about to get into live. Be sure to follow our amazing sponsors, Fiya Infusion, Tax Strategy, Ask Blue Jay, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, and Black Dollar Days. And be sure to tune into our other programming throughout the week. All right, y'all, let's get it. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live with your girl, MzMetchi. Brought to you by Philly 101.5 and Indy 95.3 and Fluent Radio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and Ms. Zeewiththetea, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. All right, y'all, it's showtime. Let's go.
What it do? Your favorite cousin Young Jock checking in, and right now you're tuned into the Blueprint Live with my favorite MzMetchi. All right, hey man, you know what it is. Keep doing what you're doing and keep it right here. Chill.
Yo, what's happening? Oh, it's about $2, Fabo. Bankhead, Fabo. Oh, hey, man. Check this out. I want y'all to tune in right now to the Blueprint Live with MzMetchi. And I want you to tune in every Thursday at 6:30 Central Time. Ah! Oh, Fabo!
It's a party pack.
Hey, I'ma start relaxing. Period. Happy Thursday. We just gonna jam out real quick. It's a celebratory week. I'm just gonna dance out a little. I don't know about you, but it's been a good week, y'all. Let's get it. Let me get in these comments real quick. Hey, Lauren. Girl, I'm just gonna jam out real quick. Hey, I just thought of something. Happy Thursday. Come on, y'all. Get up in here. I got a good show for you tonight. I got some announcements. Just stick around with me for the announcements, okay?
That is not a trophy. I just bought a 36, but it is
Happy Thursday, sis. Girl, you need this. If you like to ride with something with some bass.
Nigga bad as hell. My nigga said he had some wacky. I was glad as hell. Told that nigga bring that bitch right now. I guess I got the seal. Man, this nigga pulled up with some green.
I was mad as hell.
This lame nigga wants some perks. I'm finna tax him 12. So does ass some diet pills. He was fat as hell.
Hey.
For the nigga 30 grams.
Happy Thursday, y'all. Welcome back. She was dancing with me. Thank you, Lauren, for dancing with me. Welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live, y'all. It's your girl, MzMetchi. I had to start the show off very, very turned up because it's so many things that I have to share with you all, like so many new developments. So I had to keep it under wraps, but it's not a secret anymore. The Blueprint Live, my show was picked up by not one, not two, but 3 different networks. Okay, so first off, Fluent Radio, who is a partner of the Blueprint Media Company, they were the first ones that wanted to pick the Blueprint Live up to be on their roster. And y'all, I got picked up in Philly and New Jersey. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the Chicagoland area. Everyone that listens to the show, you all know where I'm at. Y'all know where I stay. Y'all know I'm in the area. And the fact that we will now be able to reach so many new people in Jersey, in Philly. So shout out to Philly Jams 95.3. Shout out to Fluent Radio. Shout out to Indy 101.5. in Jersey, y'all. It is so lit. And I'm so excited to continue to keep bringing amazing entrepreneurs and people that are really, really doing big things, whether if you're an artist. I put the call out to everybody. I really do, that to come on the show, promote what you've got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like the premise of my show was to basically help put other people on, right? You know, for some reason, people listen to me. They like, we like what you do. We like your music, your style, all that other stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to bring my people with me. So not only will we touch households just here in the Chicagoland area, y'all, but we have expanded. So I want to thank Fluent Radio. I want to thank Philly Jams 95.3 and Indy 101.5 for taking a chance on me. I appreciate it. And I had to open up the show and share that amazing news with you all. Like, I'm elated. I'm holding back like tears because, y'all know I just celebrated my 3-year anniversary for the Blueprint Media Company. And when I first started the show, I remember that so many people were just like, girl, I mean, what the heck are you doing? What are you doing? But all I can share with you today, as far as how inspired I feel, is that if you have a vision or a dream in your heart and your mind, it is within you. No one can take that away from you, right? And when your door is going to open, it's going to fly open. And you have to be ready for whatever comes through that mug. Do you hear me? Okay? Because when I tell you it was the overflow for me, it was the overflow for me. So that's not even it though. So, the Blueprint Media Company, I love to partner with other businesses, other people that are doing big things. So, I give y'all the current news every week on what's happening, what's up. But I had the opportunity to partner with the one and the only Ms. Zeewiththetea. Okay, she has been blogging, she has been sharing the news, the celebrity, okay, the current news, everything that's going on. This has been her mission, and she has accepted, you know what I'm saying, like, to be able to come and give that news for me. She is the official source for the Blueprint Live. Okay, so this is like, these are really, really big things. If you all go and follow her, you all are going to know how she is. She's been credited with Hollywood Unlocked, The Shade Room, like the big names, and she has also agreed to join forces. So y'all, when I tell y'all this year is lit, like, this is the stuff that I put on my vision board. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, my vision board, there's literally a microphone, there's literally expansion of the US, the international seas, like there's a globe on my vision board. And the fact that it's coming true, like, I have so many amazing partners, all of my sponsors, y'all. I need y'all to get in tune, okay? Like, tax strategy, it's tax time. It's tax time, okay? I need y'all to go ahead and get with the tax pros. Fiya Infusions has what you want if you like a little sticky with a little bit of the icky, okay? And shout out to our sponsor, Black Dollar Days, okay? The next Black Dollar Days is coming up. Faye, she had to take a little bit of time, and you all know that life happens, so you all keep Faye uplifted, keep the Black Dollar Days initiative going. Let's do it, y'all. In light of some tea that Ms. Zeewiththetea dropped off for me tonight, the topic of the day is, would you hold your partner down if they were ever incarcerated? Now, I'm going to share with you all the story that was posted on Ms. Zeewiththetea this week, okay, in relation to tonight's topic, because I'm really curious. Like, a lot of the people that I know are in relationships, or they want to be in one. And I just want to know, like, is this a hard pause for you, or is it a strong go? Okay. Later on in the show, I'm going to have Ms. Lexi Blow joining me. She is one of the breakout stars from Jocelyn's Cabaret, the CEO of Prevail Dancewear. So she's going to be joining me. I think she's running a few moments behind, but that's okay, girl, because when you come, we got some stuff to talk about. Okay. I think that it's time for us to really jump in, because it's a lot of things that I'm kind of hating and loving this week. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. It's time for Hate It and Love It. Let's get into it. Okay. First off, I'm going to start it off real positive. My love it, of course, is definitely the news that I just announced to you all. Like, I am still so super excited and elated about everything that's going on. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. Okay. So that's what I've got going on. That's definitely the love it. My hated it though. I got a few of them this week, and they're not too bad. Y'all know I still try to keep it a little positive. But I was over at my dad's house Tuesday, and naturally we watch TV together, when we have dinner or whatnot. And him and my mother turned on The Bachelorette Live. I was like, when did they do the live? I don't understand. I don't understand when this became live. So they had a whole audience, they had their family members and everything, and then come to find out the Bachelor was the guy that was on The Bachelorette, the one that they had the black lady on there. She was the person that was supposed to be, winning a spouse, I guess. I just thought that it was like a weird setup. Hey, Lord, she said, "Woo, this is for me." Says, "Yes, girl." Hey, BYOK, that's another one of our partners. Y'all better get in tune. Hey, boo. Y'all, she is the one that make it happen behind the scenes. I just had to go ahead and share that. That's my sis for real. Hold on one second. But yeah, I just didn't like the way that the show was set up, and I really didn't appreciate how dude played them on the show. Like, if you don't watch it, I try not to fall in with those shows because I feel like I'm already watching too many like dating shows. It's so weird. I watch Ready to Love, Put a Ring on It. I veer more to those type of platforms. But needless to say, he was playing the hell out of them girls. I'm like, for real? This is what y'all doing now? Okay, bet. So, he got played on the first Bachelorette with the young lady. I guess he had to get his own show. And baby, he dogged them girls out. He ended up messing with all three of the last women and told them, like, I can't make a decision. Then at the end, y'all, because the stuff is out there. So if you research it, I'm not telling you nothing that's not out to the public yet. But one of the girls, she stormed off like 2 or 3 times on the reunion. I'm like, girl, if you don't sit down or decide if you're going to stay behind stage, what you going to do? Love you too, sis. I'm like, what are you going to do? So she came back out at the end and was just like, we're working things out and we're going to be together. And we just decided. And for me, I'm never going to play second fiddle. I'm not going to play third fiddle. Okay. Cause it was 3 people in there. It wasn't even a love triangle. It was a square. I'm going to need them to get that together. Okay. And on those shows, it's just like, y'all should know them shows are taped in a short amount of time. You can't be going out there and giving your body away and all this other stuff. And the one girl, she was crying so bad. I said, I'm about to start crying. I'm about to start crying because she was so upset. I was like, this is taking an emotional toll on me. No more The Bachelorette Live. I don't want to watch it. I just don't want to watch it. So that's number one as far as the hated it. Number 2. You all know that since we've been in the pandemic, there's been a lot of benefits for people that are able to work remotely, right? President Biden has been trying to call for people to start coming back into the office. And I would really want to know, like, what are you all's thoughts and opinions on that for my people that are able to work remote? Because first off, the people that are not able to work and they do go out in the field, they're the truck drivers, they're your nurses, they're your, all of these different people. We appreciate y'all. And nobody has said it enough. Bow down to the real people that kept things going during the pandemic. Okay. It was our essential workers. If you didn't think an essential worker today, go find one, go thank one. Okay. But needless to say, for those of us that can work remote, because I'm on that side of things, right? Why do y'all want everybody to come back to the office so bad? Why do they need to see you? And for 2+ years, these people have not seen you. They haven't seen you. And you've been able to do your job. No supervisor, nobody standing over you, standing over your desk. Why is there such a push to get everybody back into the office? And then you know what? I'll add to that hated it. So you all know what I do as far as my daytime job. I'm in corporate real estate and commercial real estate. I always get it confused. Anyway, people are coming in and they're just like, yeah, we're coming back to the office. We're so excited. And I want to tell them, like, y'all done. Hello. Bing bong. You can work from home and you want to come to the office every day. My job, we were doing hybrid. So we were doing 2 days in the office, and then we were doing 3 days in the office, 2 days at home. Okay, I'm like, I could deal with that. I get 2 days where I ain't got to drive, sit in traffic, take the metro, whatever it is that you need to do to get to where you're going. Okay. Then they were just like, okay, it's only going to be 1 day. Ooh, only one? What's going on? Okay, hold on. Let me see. This is a different perspective. Renita, who's tuning in with us live tonight, she said it gets lonely working from home every day. Girl, go to Starbucks. They'll keep you company. Go to Starbucks. Because it's not really a need to do all of that. You don't have to go, sis. You don't have to go. You don't have to go at all. No one is forcing you. But yeah, it's just such a big push and people are like excited about it. So I guess those that do want to work from home, they do, they feel like, okay, let me get adjusted. For me, I'm just not really feeling it. So that's definitely my hated and love it this week, and I would love to know, what are you all hating and loving? I mean, I'm loving this weather that's turning. Like, for one, I think that the season of spring is so underrated. I'm like, okay, I can go outside and still feel a cool breeze and not be like all sweaty. I could need a jacket or not need a jacket. I could wear a peep toe shoe without my toes freezing, because springtime it's just so undervalued. Hold on, let me see. Be your own concept. It's the human interaction. There are some extroverts that are struggling. Yeah. She said, I think he's trying to give us a sense of normalcy. Yeah, well, did y'all hear about the other strain that was going out too? Like, there's a whole nother strain that they just discovered in China. So it's just like, I don't know. Hey, Devin, she's tuning in. She said, I need the outdoors, but I'm not ready to go outside. It's too cold. Yeah, we got to let it just heat up just a little bit. But honestly, we've been in like the 60s and 70s. And for me, that is everything. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a really quick break. When I come back, I have tonight's What Would You Do? Oh, my goodness. This one, y'all are going to be taken back a little bit. So just be prepared. Shop MzMetchi's exclusive sunglasses collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, at MzMetchi.com/shop. You won't be disappointed.
Why you?
Let's get into today's What Would You Do? Where we're talking about real situations with real people and offering real solutions. Okay, so this one's a little tricky, you guys. And I really do want to know what you all are going to feel about it. Let me get in these comments real quick and talk to you all. She said, hey, oh my goodness, I love the fact that you all are tuning in. Like, thank you all so much for tuning into the show tonight. So are y'all ready for this? What would you do? Because they need some help. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I'll get into it. And then I really want to hear what you guys think. My wife, who's 32, and I, who's 35, are newlyweds of 6 months. She's still a virgin, and we have yet to consummate our marriage. It's been a struggle because when we make out, I want to take things further, but she's just not ready or comfortable with herself. If being physical isn't her thing, I still want to be with her. Has anyone foregone sex in their marriage? And what have you done to remain happy and in love with one another? My expectations of marriage have completely been thrown out the window. Oh, Jesus. I feel like, I hope you all have something strong in your cup. Very strong. Because, a sexless marriage. I got to know what y'all think about this, because it's a little bit too much for me. Well, it's, for me, we always talk, these what would you do's always come down to one thing. And I say this to y'all week after week on the show, but it all comes down to communication, right? It comes down to kind of like setting the expectation. So my whole thing is, there's nothing wrong with being a virgin. There's nothing wrong with waiting. But it's like, what are you waiting for? I feel like that should have definitely been part of the conversation. What are you waiting for? But let me read Devin's comment. She said, get to the sex store and enjoy discovering each other in different ways. You cannot have a marriage without sex. You need that intimacy. But yes, to the adult store, have fun. Yeah, I mean, that's the first place that I would send them. I'm like, do that, download the Spice Channel, like whatever it is that you feel like you want to do. Just you got to do something. Someone's going to get resentful or get very tempted. You can't let that go on too long. Like that's not the move. That's not the move. So, hello. And then I don't know, like for me, it's like if you are not withholding it, because it's like you could do whatever you want with your body, right? But it's just like, man, when you get married, that's supposed to be the I've arrived. Like I can do these things and be fruitful and multiply, or whatever it is that you believe in. Like, why keep yourself from it? Like I'm asking questions like, are you okay? Is there some trauma? Like, is there some things we need to talk about? Let me get in these comments. She said that should have been the conversation long before marriage. Bing bong, that part. My whole thing is set the expectations from the jump so that we're not disappointed. You should not have made it over into the threshold of marriage without having some of those very important conversations. They're necessary. They need to happen, right? So why was this not discussed beforehand? And for those that are following along, make sure you jump in the comments on the Blueprint Media Company page. Like, it's y'all, this one is a lot, because I mean, they're 6 months in at this point. We're not talking about a couple weeks. People on Married at First Sight do it quicker than 6 months. And they've had versions on the show. Okay. So it's not something that's uncommon. Lauren said, nah, period. She's like, no, I'm not dealing with that. Yeah, I feel the same way. Everybody is like agreeing in the comments right now. Devin said, when I worked at an adult store, a woman came in to buy her boo a toy purely because she was too sick to give him sex. Like, that's intimate. That's so romantic. Yeah. I mean, oh man. And that's a tough situation too. And it's just like, when you are with someone, their pleasure, you want them to be happy, you want them to feel fulfilled as far as in all of the things that they're doing. So for me, it's just like, even if you're not doing that, it's like I said, it has to be some conversation. There has to be conversation of what's going on. What are we doing here? Like I thought this was like the ultimate thing that was needed in order to unlock that level. And it hasn't happened. And I mean, that puts a strain. Like I said, you never want to leave your relationship, whether, even if it's not a marriage, your relationship kind of like open and susceptible to certain things that are already there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we live in thought culture. Excuse me. So, it's just like, hey, how about we can like find ways to make each other feel good and to feel fulfilled? Maybe we don't have to do that all the time, but it could be something to look forward to. People have marriages and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's not uncommon, but I mean, 6 months after being married, oh, I wouldn't be able to deal. I'll just be like this. I'm about to explode. What are we doing here? Would be my question. I don't know. And I mean, oh, Devin, you worked at an adult store, girl. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. But I love it. I bet you your job was fun. Okay. Like, look, we would have to do a whole show, because I know you just seen some stuff up in there, girl. I know you got the tea of what's going on at the adult store or whatever. Have y'all ever been to an adult store? It's an experience. She said, I got stories. I got stories. Hold on. She also commented, I have severe intimacy issues and this could still never be me. Right. Some people are just like this. I don't want you to touch me or cuddle me all the time. Ooh. And it can be like that, but it's just like when you are locking in with somebody. There was a clipping from a podcast that's out, and I can't cite it at this particular moment, but I remember the premise of the conversation being that when you have I'm trying to like put all the words together. Okay. When you decide to be in a monogamous relationship, you know what I'm saying? That there's like almost a certain level of responsibility that comes with that. And that also includes being, pleasuring with your partner, right? We're having an adult conversation. It's the nighttime. But you're able to do that. So when you are locking off into a monogamous relationship, you want to make sure that you're doing like those periodic check-ins. Now, life happens. People have kids, people have jobs, people are in school. There are real circumstances where you're not just going to be able to just lay up and be with your partner all the time. But it has to be something that is a little bit of a responsibility to just make sure that you're tapping into at some point, right? when you take that completely away, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, are you being fair to your partner if you know that maybe this is something that they want to do? They're attracted to you. They wouldn't be locked into a monogamous relationship with you if that wasn't the case. You know, that's a whole different subject, but I do feel like it's just like, hey, I'm not going to leave you hanging. You know, I'm not going to stretch it out so far where it's just like, damn, are we going to ever come back from this? That's putting too much of a strain on it. So I feel like with this particular, what would you do? What would I do? I'm opening it up. I'm having real, raw, honest conversations, making it fun, having a good time, you know what I'm saying, and enjoying myself. So Devin said she'll tell us the stories at the adult store, y'all. She said anytime. Okay. Be your own kind. It's tuning in. She said yes, and it's fun and educational at the same time. Right. It's just like, yeah. I mean, go to the adult store. It's so many, they're everywhere. Especially if you downstate. Any of my downstate people that listen in with me, or they went to school in the South somewhere, it's just like, oh, there's just a random adult store over here. Okay. It's cool. I see what's happening. It's a little bit too much for me. Devin said, it's just not fair. It's also cruel because you're constantly in a battle of, is it me? Did I do something wrong? That communication has to happen. Talk about it and then do the damn thing. I agree. It doesn't get more real, raw, and honest with that. I'm just going to leave that up for a second because you know what? I agree. It's not fair to put your partner through that, okay? Because there are people out here that, like she said in her previous story that she shared, she was unable to do it because she was too sick, right? So there are people that may have those urges, but they're physically not able to. If you don't if you don't get in there and do what you got to do, okay? Give it up. Have some fun. You know what I'm saying? Like if you didn't want to do it with just no random, like this is your husband. He not just some random dude off the street. He's not a random dude off the street, right? This is the person that you chose to be your life partner. So have a little fun. You know what I'm saying? If you're scared, I understand. I understand. But I'm pretty sure other people may experience being a little bit afraid too. I mean, naturally, anybody's first time, no matter how old you are. I mean, she's 32. First off, she's 32. I'm like, girl, you are a no limit soldier. Do you hear me? I think it's unfair as well. It's you don't do that to people. Do not hold back when you're at a place where you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that and you can have fun. You can give it up. Do whatever it is that you're gonna do, right? I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. I feel like it's really unfortunate. And she said, "Nah, they ain't married. They ain't married. He ain't going anywhere." You know, she better do what she got to do soon because it sounds like he feeling some type of way. But what I could really, honor about this, what would you do, is the fact that he's just like, hey, if this is how it's gonna be, he's still committed. I love that. I love that because I don't know if it could be me. Boop boop. Beep beep. I don't think so. No. So I think that was a really, really good one. That's a hard situation. You don't really hear about situations like that with people in their 30s, like that they're still like, they haven't had sex and haven't did any of that. So I don't know. It's a touchy one because people experience different things as far as with sexuality. So you have to always be very cognizant of that. And understanding that people come to the table with different experiences. So I think that this one has to be approached very in a much sensitive way, but it still needs to be addressed. Like you can't go on like this. If you are a sexual person, you're not going to be this is not going to sustain you. So you got to have some real hard conversations, okay? And if you ask what MzMetchi would do, what I would do is I'm having the tough conversation. I'm asking the questions. I'm setting the expectations and seeing where the boundaries are. How far can we take things? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Okay. That was tonight. So what would you do? I told you I was going to be a good one. Like these last few weeks, baby. The what would you do's have been off the chain. And this is the thing. Some of the stories I'm able to, I'll see and I'm just like, man, I'm like, my listeners, I got to know what they're going to say about this. But there have been some sprinkled in there. I try to make sure I space it out sporadically that are like true stories of people that are reaching out and they are legitimately looking for advice. Okay. I'm like, man, I just try to lead. You know, you got to try to lead with your heart. Use your heart, not your mind. But you really should use both. Okay. When it comes to matters of love, and it's like all of these, what would you do is have to deal with like somebody else and like how they feel about you, how you feel about them. So y'all need to talk it out. Let your wife know, like, girl, I'm here. You could give it up. Okay. I'm gonna take a really quick break. When I come back, I've got what's happening. What's up? Hey, y'all, it's your girl, MzMetchi, checking in, reminding you to shop my exclusive collection, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi, where we've got shades and everything that you need to look fly. Oh, and we also offer accessories. So ladies, put a little bit of razzle dazzle in your collection today. Be sure to shop with me and follow on social media at Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Grab your products today at MzMetchi.com/shop. Hey y'all, welcome back to another week of the Blueprint Live with your girl, MzMetchi. Brought to you by Philly 101.5 and Indy 95.3 and Fluent Radio. Shout out to our partners, Be Your Own Kind and Ms. Zeewiththetea, honey. And thank you to our amazing sponsors, Tax Strategy, Black Dollar Days, Fiya Infusions, and last but not least, Lavish Looks by MzMetchi. Okay, tune in every Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time and at 9 p.m. Eastern Time in Philly. All right, y'all, it's showtime. Let's get it. Hey, okay. So look, tonight's what's happening, what's up? Ooh, it's too much. It's too much. Okay. If you're in the Chicagoland area, did you all hear about the free gas that was being given out that has been stopping traffic since the wee hours of the day? Okay. Chicago businessman Willie Wilson, he's giving away up to $200,000 in gas. And to my knowledge, all the gas hasn't been given away. So if you still can make it over there, go make it over there. Okay. He's giving back to the community, y'all. They said that those lines were backed up for blocks. Okay. Blocks. What do you mean? For the free gas, they were giving away up to $50 per vehicle. Okay. Now, in the times that we are living in, $50 is a lot in the tank. Those of us that drive all the time, we have no other choice but to just go and get the gas anyway. You know, I had to fill up yesterday. I was like, my car is not going to wait. My car is hungry right now. Okay. But I thought that it was a really good thing. You know, I don't know if y'all remember Willie Wilson was running for office and doing a whole bunch of stuff. It was a lot going on, but I really can appreciate that initiative that he did. He chose over 10 different locations within like, you know, the Chicago area for people to be able to go and get their $50 fill-ups. And basically they were giving out the gas until it was exhausted. Local gas station owners Khalil Abdullah and Amin Abraham said that they were lowering the prices during the giveaway in an effort to allow more cars to benefit from the free gas. So I thought that was pretty dope because, I mean, naturally, $200,000, that's going to burn up. That's going to burn up. Renita said, I thought about getting a scooter. Bye, Renita. Bye, Renita. She said, I'm going to give me a scooter. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. So it's a lot. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. And y'all, so look, I just got news. Lexi Blow says she not gonna make it. She said she not gonna make it. So I guess we'll have to get back to that another time. Okay. Anyway, look, all we could do is just keep on pressing forward. Okay. So we wish her safe travels. She's in LA. So safe travels, sis. Anyway, moving forward with what's happening, what's up. Okay. Unfortunately, now this was news that our partner Zeewiththetea reported. Tracy Barrickson, she passed away due to complications with, I'm gonna mess this up, esophageal cancer. I have to sound stuff out. I'll have to sound it out. But I was really, really, really sad to hear that. I mean, I was definitely an avid watcher of the Braxton family values. Really, really liked Tracy. I felt like she was one of the realest ones that was on there. And I was very, very sad when I saw that news. I was just like, dang, I'm like, not Tracy from the Braxtons. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous, you know. I know that her family took that hard, y'all. Like, it's just, you know, my gosh, that news was tough. And then the thing about it is like when I found out, I was at brunch. I was, you know, brunching with my family or whatever the case is, and we just all just took a moment like, dang, you know, cancer is something that's afflicting everybody. Like, I know for me, you know, anyone that knows me, you all know that my mom passed from complications with colorectal cancer. So it's like, I'm at the year right now. You're supposed to go 10 years before someone in your immediate family, they would have passed. So it's like, it's time for me to go and get the test. And, you know, stuff like that, it gives you anxiety, but early detection has been helping people so much. You know what I'm saying? When they found my mom's cancer, she was already in stage 4. You know what I'm saying? And it's very important for us to get our screenings. It's important for us to do all of those things. And Tracy, you know, here it is. This is somebody that was a celebrity. She had all access to all of the different resources and all of these different things, you know, and she was still afflicted by it too. So we gotta, as a community, we gotta come together and make sure that our health is our wealth, right? And I just felt like that Tracy was the bomb.com. And I, you know, definitely MzMetchi, the Blueprint. I send my love to the Braxton family during such an incredible loss. Like, I felt so bad for her husband, you know, her kids, you know, I'm just like this. And I felt their pain because I've been there. So keep the Braxton family uplifted during this time, y'all, for real, for real. Like, even though these people are celebrities, they are still people like us, and they still experience significant loss because that one was a loss big time. So rest in peace to Tracy Braxton, y'all. Like, for real, for real. Like, that's it. Some more things. So y'all, Pfizer trying to get a 4th booster shot over here. They're trying to get another vaccine, okay? An additional dose. They're trying to get all of that approved. Where's my wine? Where's my wine? I need my wine. It's just a little bit too much for me. So I don't know. Y'all taking the other vaccine? That's what I want to know. Are you taking the other vaccine? Because, you know, I did go and get it, and I know my anti-vaxxer is gonna get on here like, oh my gosh, why didn't you do that? Because I like to travel. Okay, MzMetchi was out of here at the first. I said, y'all said what? Y'all need me to do who? Okay, yep. And I was gone, and I have no remorse over that. I still ended up getting COVID. That was the funny part, though. They need to stop with all of this. Clearly, the world has opened back up, and they acting like COVID don't even exist anymore. It's almost like it was just like 2 years of just, okay. Oh, you know, it's just a little bit too much. So yeah, I'm gonna need y'all to calm down. But they're saying that they're doing it for the seniors, which, you know, I'm like, protect our people. Yes. Devin said, I haven't even gotten my 3rd yet. Too lazy. But yeah, probably because if it gets approved in USA, it'll be approved in Canada too. Okay. Wait. Canada's in the building. First off, no. Hey girl, thank you for tuning in with me. Oh my gosh. Canada, period. Okay. So you got to tell us, give us the perspective from like what's going on in Canada. Like, are y'all like with the vaccine? Y'all like yay or nay? Because everybody on our side of town, girl, they are not having it. They're not having it at all. They didn't even want the first one. So she said you're global now. Girl, you better speak that over my life. Y'all make sure y'all go and check her out to subscribe. She's tuning in from YouTube tonight. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to her channel. Okay, girl, drop your links. First off, if you on here, drop your businesses tonight. Drop them. I'm here to promote you. Okay. Now, this is the story that's going to lead into tonight's topic that I want to talk to you all about. But hold on, wait, we got some more comments. Devin said pretty much everyone in my town is wearing masks, getting the vax, all about it. Okay. She said your hair cute and beautiful. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I try. A little swing, a little thing. She said you're awesome, friend. She sure is. Oh my goodness. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Okay, so this is exclusive tea from Ms. Z with the T. Y'all make sure y'all go and follow her on all platforms as Z with the T, no spaces. Okay. So this is originally what she posted, and it's gonna be our lead in for tonight's topic. And I want y'all to listen to this, okay? She said, child, look at here. So the streets is talking about Atlanta rapper Amaretta and her relationship with her inmate boyfriend. During a recent interview on the It's Tricky with Raquel Harper podcast, Amaretta talked about her boyfriend, Tabyron Rashad Smith, who is presently serving a 27-year prison sentence, and their future wedding plans. Amaretta says the two are happily engaged and they intend to marry while he's incarcerated, but they will have a second wedding once he's released. Woo! So, 27 years? I need a drink. I need a whole drink. I need all the drink. It's just a little bit too much. So, hold on. Just hold on. I'm trying, because this is, just press the link. Okay. So 27 years is a long time. Like, I mean, there are people that do shorter times, and she better get married and stuff to them too. Cause like, okay, with people, once if they have certain crimes, y'all, don't they have to like pay restitution and all of these different things? Like 27 years? You gonna need something on your books for 27 years. I think that's a little bit too much. Okay. Devin said he's trying to lock that down before she vanishes. Yeah. 27 years. She said, what is with you women? Find a man who has his ish together before you decide to throw down forever. 27 years in prison. That's a human lifetime. Peace out. Peace out, my boy. You got to go. Oh, hold on, y'all. Lexi is here. I'm about to bring her in real quick because y'all know she is busy. Lexi, you ready? Can you hear me? Okay, hold on. Let me bring her on. Can you hear me?
Barely. I wonder why my mic. I'm doing this on my phone. It shouldn't make a difference.
I can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear me.
No, I could barely hear you. You can hear me fine though?
I can hear you.
Okay.
So what's going on, girl? Where you at now? You say you flew
I'm still
out.
here
You
in
gone.
California. I'm still in LA.
Okay, that's exciting. So, girl, look, I'm not gonna hold you for long, but ma'am, season 3 is on. You got a lot of stuff popping right now.
Man, it's so low. Where is let me see if I could get a pair of headphones. Why does it sound so low? I could barely hear you.
Oh my goodness. Well, look, we were just wrapping up with one segment. So you go ahead, just give me the okay when you're ready to come back, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, y'all. So Lexi Blow is going to be coming back, okay? So you all make sure that you stay tuned for my interview with her. Now, back to the Amaretta, okay? Because it's, baby, that situation, the 27 years, is a little bit too much for me. So hold on. Devin, you just had it right. The 27 years, it's the 27 for me. She said, I'm going to wear a mask till Dr. F takes his off. Please, COVID is still here. Girl, you late. You late. But no, anyway, I'm not doing, I'm not doing it. I'm 27 years is too damn long. Okay. It's just absolutely too long. So I want us to definitely talk about that tonight. Okay. For the topic. So, while we're waiting for Lexi, I think we can just go ahead and, just go ahead and jump right into it. Okay. Cause she is coming right back. But you gonna hold your partner down? I just want to know. I want to know, are you gonna hold him down? For me, it's a thing. Okay, I've been in a long relationship, so I'm just like, okay, I love you. I'm gonna be here for you. I got you. We good. We in a good place. Um, 27 years is real difficult. Like we would have to again have some hard conversations. Let me get into the topic. I can't. She said that's not marriage. It's the fantasy of marriage. I'm married, but my husband is in the slammer. Romantic, it is not. Girl. And that's what I'm saying. Like, how there are things that you need. There are things that you need. You know what I'm saying? Like we were just talking about with the what would you do as far as like, let me go. Let me go so I can be free. I need to spread my wings. Okay. Angela Thomas is tuning in. She said she gonna stick beside him 27 years. No, yes. Angela, she said 27 years, girl. If you tune in and you missed the last part of what's happening, what's up tonight. Amaretta, she Atlanta rapper, she is engaged. She's sticking beside her man of 27 years. For 27 years, okay, with his prison bid. That is just such an astronomical amount of time for me. It's too much, okay? Be Your Own Kind said, if he loves you and respects you, he would not require you to hold him down. Absolutely. I agree. He wouldn't have that at all. It wouldn't even be a topic of conversation, okay? As for me, I'm not going to be able to hold you down like that. I'm not going to be able to do it. So that's pretty much that on that, okay? I mean, I think for the most part, everybody agrees that is such a long period of time. 27 years. It's people that can't even do 27 days, let alone 27 years, okay? So it's just a little bit too much. It couldn't be me. 2 weddings. We getting married in the slammer. Devin called it the slammer, y'all. That's old school. I love it. I love it. And you know what, Lexi, whenever you're ready, just give me a thumbs up if you could hear me. If you could. Lexi is joining me backstage, y'all. She's tonight's special guest. Okay, I got the thumbs up. So we just gonna switch over real quick. You already know. Hold on, let me just set it up to get her on here real quick. Hey, Lexi.
Hi.
Okay, look, we got the sound straight. We good?
Yeah, I gotta get some earphones, so I hear you now. We good.
Look, we haven't seen you since last August.
Right.
It's been so much going on, girl. What is new?
I mean, last time I talked to you about, my business, Prevail, and
Yes.
I mean, I've just basically all the same things, nothing new, just doing more of what I've been doing.
Okay. So yeah, with Prevail Dancewear, so that's your exclusive line that you've been working on, and
Right.
I've been seeing a lot of like cute pieces and everything. Like you got some stuff for the plus size girls. It's
You
cracking.
you like it? You like it?
I do, and you all make sure that you go and check it out. Let them know where they can find it, Lexi.
Prevail Dancewear. It's www.prevaildancewearllc.com. And then also, on Instagram, Prevail Dancewear.
Yes. Now, everyone, in case you all are not familiar, Lexi Blow is one of the breakout stars from the Jocelyn's Cabaret. So, girl, I have to know, when you were on with me last time, you were on the second season.
Right.
Now, you're on the third season. You've been running it and doing things. How has that been transitioning from the last season going right into the third one?
What? I'm confused on the question.
What has it like? I mean, like, how has it been for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, just with everything, because you do so many things, on the side. You know what I'm saying? Just like with your business and expansion. Like, how are you balancing it all? That's a
I
lot.
don't. I have no idea. I am super, super, super busy. It's crazy. I really don't know how I do it because I don't have a manager or anything like that. Like I really just do all my work on my own. So
Okay.
it's just crazy. Yeah, it really is. But I've been doing it that way for a long time. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
you know what? I'm finding that when I talk to other people that are in business too, that they say that that's their experience. They do a lot of it themselves. And
Uh-huh.
I just want to know from your perspective, like, how do you stay motivated to keep going? And it's like when sometimes the plate is so full.
Right. I mean, my children at the end of the day,
Yeah,
that's always going to keep me motivated. Yeah.
absolutely. So
Mm.
look, we're in the midst of season 3 right now. That's planned for everybody. I know you can't give out too many spoilers, but like, what are some things that we could look forward to as like we wrap up the season? I, I know that's a loaded question. I know it's a loaded
I
question.
mean, it's look forwarding to. I mean, oh my god, I don't. I mean, I don't. I don't know how to answer that without giving too much out. But
Okay.
I mean, besides knowing like the episodes, keeping it like for like what's coming up next.
Yeah.
You see, I think where are we at with it, girl? Let me tell you something.
Okay.
After this
Well,
reunion and everything that's going on, it's just like I don't even know. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's just a lot of stuff going on,
I
and
know. And
it's
I've
hard.
been seeing some of it, but you honestly you've been managing to stay out the mix since you got on the scene
But
though.
I try to stay out of it. But when people come directly, I
Yeah.
have to respond, and I try to respect Zeus, but at the same time, like right now with everything going on, I'm
Yeah.
not really respecting how they're handling Jocelyn and Ballistic. So
Okay.
I feel like
Okay.
if they're not upholding respect, why should I?
Yeah.
So it's like right now, I'm just like at a real like tough place for everything.
I
The
understand.
most important thing that like I can say is that Zeus really is trying to be as biased as possible. You know what I mean? As
Okay.
it comes to the situation with
I know.
Jocelyn and
I know.
Ballistic and us girls, but
Yeah.
it's just like the what has happened on the show and what transpired in the reunion is two different things,
Yeah.
and it happened so fast, and
Yeah.
it's just like it seems like it's very premeditated, and Jocelyn knew what the fuck she was doing, what was going on, and
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
I have no respect for it, so you know.
I mean that's real, and it was like I was really pondering. I know that I've seen a lot, and I was really pondering like if you wanted to, if we should bring it up, but I think that
Right. I
people don't
mean, one thing I will bring up is because she did post a statement. So I'm
understand.
definitely gonna, I could share that with you. Her
Okay.
statement today is bullshit. It's totally fucking bullshit.
Okay.
Your man put his hands on a woman, and then in your statement, you want to say that you don't condone that. Make it make the fuck sense. Make it make
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Make
It's
it make
it
sense.
is the whole thing was disgusting. The reunion, the way she handled herself was never empowering. Like
Yeah.
especially yes. Oh, I just said I just didn't want to have you in the camera and like people was moving around me and stuff. You okay? All right. Um.
Shout out
um.
to the crew. Shout out to the crew.
um, recording the show, Jocelyn, she has her mouth, you know what I mean? And like, it could be funny, you know what I mean, and this and that.
Yeah.
But when she takes that personally outside the show, you know what I'm saying? Like, and gets like she don't empower women whatsoever. Like, first of all, the show is not empowering at all. The
Okay.
show is a dance competition show. So it was supposed to be that.
Yeah.
Season 2, we actually performed. She picked 4 girls to come on. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? You see, only me and Chanel came.
Yeah.
And when you watch the reunion, she says, "Oh, why you didn't stand up for me?" And stand up for what? How is that woman empowering? Woman, if you're such
Yeah.
the most powerful woman, stand up for yourself. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
I made friends inside the show. I'm not
Right.
gonna be mad at somebody because you're mad at them one day and be
Yeah.
happy with them because you're happy. You have you and your own personal issues with those people, and I have
Yeah.
my own relationship with those people. So what me and you got, going on, like, I mean, she like, you know what I mean? if she's gonna try to say empowering women as in putting them on a platform, you know
Right.
what I mean?
Like just giving them the space
Right,
so that they can
giving them the
operate.
space to do what
That's
they're
right.
gonna do. That is only empowering to ourselves and how we take that.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know what I mean?
That's
She
right.
puts us on that platform, and it's up to us to take it how we want. But if you want
Yeah.
to get personal between me and her,
Yeah.
where's the empowerment?
I
When has she ever,
yeah.
when has she ever checked up on any of us and been like, you know what I mean? What's going on? And it's not, if it's not had nothing to do with drama or
Yeah.
fighting, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Something
Or
that
being
was kind of
slick with
negative.
her mouth.
Yeah.
Like, the little couple of times, that I had with Jocelyn, it was cool. We never had no disagreements because that was because of who I
Right.
am as a person.
Right. Right.
I
Right.
don't, I don't, I don't get into that talking about other people and doing this and doing that. Anybody who follows me knows I don't unless they coming directly at me. And at this
And
point,
you
I'm gonna
call them
speak
out.
up.
I've
You know what I
seen it.
mean? I'm
I've
gonna
seen
speak
it.
up.
Absolutely.
I don't get on social media. I don't have, like I don't go, oh, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. I've
Yeah.
never, you know what I mean? I don't do stuff like that.
I've never seen
So
that from you since,
exactly.
like as
So
soon as I followed you, it's never been anything but like positivity, getting money. Like you're doing different events, you're posting stuff, but I've never seen no drama stuff
right.
like on your page,
It's not until girls get catty and want to do all the childish shit, all
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna come back with the childish shit too. But I have never, got on social media and just blatantly, let's keep it about Jocelyn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because girls that come onto the show will come and grow. There's so many different girls. I can't group
Yeah.
them into one unless
Yeah.
I'm going down the line of every girl on the show because I'm
Right.
already in 2 seasons. But
Yeah.
between me and Jocelyn, as an empowerment, no, she didn't empower me. But did
Okay.
she give me a platform so I could, put what I have going on out there? Of course.
Absolutely.
Of
Absolutely.
course. Absolutely. But I empower myself. I've
That's
I've
right.
never I've never had her give me a heartfelt moment where I felt like she was uplifting me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that's
Yeah.
okay. I don't need her to do that for me.
Because you do it
You
within
know what I mean?
yourself. Yeah.
Right. But the
And
girls,
and
the
I wanted to ask you, and I'm sorry to cut you off,
mhm,
Lexi, but being a viewer of the show, you know what I'm saying? Like now that you're saying some of these things, I want to ask you this, where we saw certain moments where it was just like the rhetoric like took a whole left turn, like when you all were
right,
on stage and how she called it out.
right.
Hearing what you're saying right now, how are you feeling
She
in those moments?
it's like what kind of image are you trying to perceive? Because you come off as always been never empowering, like being a bitch. Let's be real. Even through Love and Hip Hop and all that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
So when you coming into empowering, I'm really trying to figure out like basically the statement is bullshit because what you did was bullying and it was fucked up what you did to all the women on the cast.
everybody
Period for
was
the
agreeing
ones
in the comments,
period,
like
period for the ones that were being ganging and bullying. That wasn't empowerment. You should have talked to those women and told them that whatever they're fighting for is not that serious. I've always said from day one, if it's not about my money or my kids, I don't give a fuck.
that's
You
right,
know?
period.
That's
Period.
empowering.
Yeah,
That's empowering.
that's right. That's right. I just want to. So this is the thing. I know that for you, you are taking things to the next level. I mean, every time I see you and you post, it's always something you've got it going on. You know what I'm saying? What are some things that are going to be coming up that we can look forward to from your brand, from you personally? Like I feel like last time we talked about like movies and all types of stuff. Like what's
Right.
sis? What's going on?
You know, coming into season 3, it happened so fast. We recorded 2 seasons in the same year.
Yeah.
So a lot of things had to get pushed back.
Okay.
But now that the reunion is over and I can actually focus on myself and knowing that I'm confident in myself, that even if there is a season 4, I don't respect it and I won't be part of it,
Okay.
So with me, when it comes to my store, I plan on adding a lot more merch and things that go along with what I have going on.
Okay.
When it comes to working with other people, this is my first time really branding myself actually right now in LA. That's why I'm still here for a couple of days. So I
Okay.
have some things coming, out, from the West Coast with people
Hey.
networking and stuff with people also out here. So I'm
Okay.
not so much on the East Coast anymore.
Okay.
And then, big things outside of that. I have a radio interview with Power 105. That's a major radio station in New York. That will be on the
Absolutely.
20th. And then, I also have like always a bunch of bookings. Clubs always want me to come and
Yeah.
host, and things like that. So it's so much to get into,
That's
but
right.
I'm just happy that people really, took the time to get to know me and who I am, and not how the show wants to represent empowering women, and
Yeah.
and I'm thankful for that I can outshine however somebody else might try to make me look. So,
That's
you
right.
know,
That's right. You wouldn't believe it. People deal with that all the time, girl. When I talk to
right,
people, they be like, I got haters, I got all of that. And I see some of the things that they say. Like, and I want to share with you this. I put in a group. There's like a group where they talk about like the zoo shows. And I said,
right,
hey, what are some fan questions? And Lexi, I gotta be honest with you. Them people was damn near disrespectful up in there. I was just like this. I said, do you all think that me as a whole media professional am
hmm
gonna go to another grown woman and say even a piece of some of the stuff that y'all have left in these comments? I'm like,
right?
y'all are crazy as
But
hell.
you see what that's the point of turn. When you
Yeah,
have a show that's not empowering women, and that's the type of questions and the type of viewers you start to get.
right,
It's
right.
as simple as that. It's as simple as that. And
Yeah,
hopefully, with having them type of negative people,
yeah.
if Jocelyn really wants to be empowering and actually show people how to actually carry themselves, but she don't know how to carry her own fucking self. So she needs to come and get herself together before she says she's empowering anybody besides herself. That's
Right.
Zeus gave her a deal for her show. That is a major step.
Yeah,
But other than that, you had the chance there to write out how you want the show to go. And we all know as viewers it's all over the place. Season 1, from season 2, from season 3 is
there's some
all
differences, some
it's
vast
all
differences. Yeah,
the only thing that's the same is the strip club dancing part of it. Really there was none of that in season 2. So the cabaret part of it, but I mean, it's really all over the place. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
And I could say season 2 was a little bit more empowering. We did have like a therapist there. You know what I
Okay.
mean? Jocelyn
Yeah.
did Jocelyn did have more moments where she actually, talked to the girls, whether it was for camera or for real. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay.
Because, the people that she actually sat down and felt something for, like
Yeah.
Barbie or whatever,
Yeah.
as soon as we were done record, you know what I mean? Like, it's the total opposite. You get what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right. Right. It's like,
So
okay, bye. We done filming. Like, gotta
right,
go.
right. So
Yeah.
it's like, how much it is there. It's, to me, how I see it is, show us who you are outside of the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Outside a show that you're your own producer for. Let's
Yeah.
remember that.
Because I mean, you all, for the most part, as watching as a viewer, you all shared your perspective every time, and what was going on, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's just a certain level of realness, and
Right.
the crazy part about it is people watch reality TV and they forget. I'm like, no, this is really like it's some reality up in here. Like it's real
Right.
shit
I mean,
going
at
on.
the end, yeah, it's really like nothing was, no, all of us had the free will to do what we wanted to do.
Mhm.
But did she easily use girls as puppets because they were so excited and happy to be on a platform of a show? Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Because if she would have picked more girls to have, more things going on for themselves or whatever, and you couldn't really, they already have an image for themselves out there that they're
Yeah.
going to stick to. So when
Yeah.
you're bringing newer girls on, you know what I mean, and you're telling them, to act this way or
It's a
do
certain
this way or
level of
do that,
eagerness. It's like some
yeah,
like I want to be a
right
part of
there.
this.
How is that empowerment? Because girls that you told girls to fight other girls. If it was empowerment, you would have said, let's sit down and talk.
That's
You're
right.
not empowering at all. Like it's just
And you hate to hear that because I mean the thing about it is you all are on fire every week, always trending. You know what I'm saying? Especially you.
mm-hmm.
You one of the
Every once in a
favorites.
while, like, like I said, I'll, come at these girls because sometimes they want to do a little too much. But everybody knows, like, I don't care about y'all. Like, really,
Yeah.
if I had a friendship with them, that was a friendship with them. You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's
right.
because I built it. I took on everybody the same way. You know what I mean? I wasn't quick to be like, I don't like you because I don't know you. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Or
Like,
because
I'm
you
not,
knew.
right. I'm not, I'm not, it's not that deep for me. I came to dance, behind, Jocelyn while she performs her music in a cabaret. It shouldn't
Yeah.
be any more deeper than that. You know what I'm
Because let me
saying?
let me tell you, I've been seeing the flyers for the cabaret, and I was real salty at who was on the flyer. I was
Right.
like, because the
Listen,
first thing
she
I said
knows,
was,
she should have bring me on to the cabaret. And the
yeah,
only reason why, since we're talking about women empowerment,
okay,
the only reason why she didn't bring me onto the tour is because I have a friend named Bunny Rex, you know what I mean, on
okay,
social media that did Big Lex's show.
yeah,
What right? So why, you
we know
know,
who she is.
that's her,
Yeah,
she did that. You know what I mean? Why would I hate her for doing Big Lex's show? Just because you and Big Lex had a falling out, that don't got nothing to do with me.
right,
So
right. That was
she
totally
telling me
separate.
I switched sides because I still kept a friendship with Bunny Rex, and we were on live together. That is women empowering that for me to still support somebody on what they do, and you know what I mean. If somebody wants to do a movie or do a show, or somebody even wants
Right.
to get on Love and Hip Hop, which is bigger than our show, you know
Yeah,
what I mean, and you
yeah,
had a falling out with them, like, let's be honest, would I
yeah,
stop being their friend? Why would I show loyalty to somebody that doesn't show loyalty to me back? If
right,
you was really a woman empowerment, you would have talked to me and told me how you felt about it, and I would have told you I know this girl,
right, right.
and
We
it's
cool.
nothing personal. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right, right.
But instead, she had Raven and Diamond all, hanging out. And them girls don't know me from two cans from a paint bucket of nothing. They were fans of me from watching season 2.
I bet.
Okay?
I bet. Yeah,
Or fans of whoever, but they
that's right.
watched season 2. They came in as fans.
Okay,
We,
okay. I understand that.
so
They like, ooh, I
you're
like now
so
we
you're
here, you know.
right. And I respected them, and I respected everybody that came in. That's
Yeah,
why, in the first episode when Jocelyn was like, why didn't you? And I'm just like, season 1, you was okay with girls fighting on the first day. Did we forget?
yeah.
So how I come in season 2 and I didn't talk to you, I don't know what you want, what's going on, and you expect me like I'm coming in, flying in, coming in like the rest of the
Yeah,
girls.
exactly, exactly. But I mean, you know what? Sometimes you get targeted like that when you're the standout person anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Because you immediately stood out on season 2. You came in, you could tell the people that were real dancers, that were really
right,
there. They was about the opportunity, about their paper, apart from some of the other girls without naming names, but you could tell the difference.
right. And all due respect, even if you're not a dancer, you could, take that and, flip it and use that opportunity to show yourself and, with
That's right.
whatever you got going on.
That's
You
right.
always want to take an opportunity when it comes towards you,
Yeah.
which is coming back to why would I not like big Bunny Rex for what she's doing in her path, and why is that personal between me and you? But
Yeah.
at the same time, I'm okay with it because
Yeah.
the type of girls that you want to do and to be the cattiness and the bullying and the fighting and all
Yeah.
this stuff
Yeah.
is not what I stand for, and I'm okay with that. And I'm
People that
okay
do
with
that
that.
mob type behavior, I feel like it's some pieces that's missing, because you should be able to think for yourself. Like, if this person hasn't done anything to you, you don't have to go and jump them or jump in on like a verbal type of situation where you're
Right,
going at them.
for her to get on to for her, because her Instagram is shut down, for
I
her to
know.
get onto Twitter and say that I'm Mortal Kombat and I kicked this person and I slapped this person and I
I
did
saw
this
that.
and did that, and then laugh at the girl that was put in the hospital because
Yeah,
your man also got involved,
I know.
you know? And then
I saw it
come
and I
back
was
on and say
mortified.
that you're a woman of a child 5. Jocelyn, I'm a woman with 3 children. Okay.
Right, right,
How
right.
would you feel if I came in on a show and I had security saying, don't let nobody touch me while I'll go and touch all these girls, you
Right,
know?
right. That would be a problem.
And then have a man that's supposed to be a man and be separating stuff or telling me to calm down and not put my hands on women. You go and
Separating.
join that activity and put your hands on women too. And now
It,
all of a sudden you want to make that bogus statement.
Yeah.
Today is a lot. I
It's a
just,
lot. I know. No, I know, Lexi. And you know what? I know you're busy and I know you have to go. Before you leave, can you just let them know how they can follow you? Like, how can we support you on your next venture?
Always, the only Lexi Blow right now is a two, but that's my name, Lexi Blow. So you can always Google me. I'm Google now,
Okay, you
baby.
better be
So
Googleable. Yes.
yes.
Well, look, again, I wish you much continued success. And I'm looking forward to everything you've got coming up, girl. You're going to do it
Thank you
big.
so much. And I appreciate, I was moving around and stuff and I'm like different time zones. So
It's
thank you for
okay.
holding the spot in until I got here.
I got you. I got you. Well, you take care, girl. Much continued
All
success.
right.
Talk soon,
All
okay?
right. Bye, baby. Thank you.
Bye. Y'all, great interview. My God, my cup is filled, okay? I'm sure if you all have been tuning in, you all know Jocelyn Hernandez. She, former person on Love and Hip Hop, former cast member, and she branched off and has her own show on Zeus Network. If you all have been following the things that have been going on, one of the other castmates was injured during the reunion, and as she stated very, very clearly, she gave a full picture of what was going on at the reunion, and apparently there was a lot. Okay. So, I tune in weekly. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know I love I love my reality TV. Y'all know I do. Okay. This is the real. But she was definitely dropping some tea. I just it's very unfortunate everything that happened. And like I said, if you hashtag Jocelyn's Cabaret right now, you will see everything that's been taking place as just within the last 48 hours has been absolutely nuts. And the crazy part about it is that the statement was released today. I did not even get a chance to see the statement because what I could really appreciate about Lexi Blow is that she always keeps it real. When she was here with me last time on the show in August, you know what I'm saying? She kept it real about what it was, what was going on, or whatever the case is. So you're gonna always get the real from her. And there were a lot of people that were disgusted with a lot of the things that went on. So my goodness, y'all. Whoo! That was a lot. Okay. That was a lot. So y'all make sure y'all go and follow Lexi Blow. Keep up with her. She is coming to a city near you. The girl be gone. Okay. She is literally the boots and she is the busy. Okay. She's doing her thing. I'm going to take a quick break. And when I come back, we're going to wrap it.
Tax season is among us. Make sure that you get with the pros at Tax Strategy to help you limit your tax liability and help you get back the maximum refund that you and your family deserve. Visit www.yourtaxstrategy.info for more information on setting up an appointment and getting the ball rolling on your taxes this year. Let them know that the Blueprint Media Company sent you. Thank you so much for all of my listeners for tuning in. And now it's time for the quote of the night.
Oh, y'all, y'all need to understand that, like, I am still, oh my gosh, the interview was off the chain with Lexi Blow. Like, she really came with it tonight. I was not expecting that. Okay. Let me get into these comments real quick before I jump into the quote of the night. Be Your Own Kind says she saw the statement and it was crazy. Yeah, girl, it was a lot. Hey, Dad, he said, great interview, daughter. We love you. I love you. Oh, my gosh. Y'all don't understand. My dad, what time is it right now? Dad probably watching the show. Dad, I was telling him about the Bachelor Live. So thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight. Oh, and my auntie Free said, do it like a show, BJ. Hey, do it like a show. But right now, we're a little mad with them. They did a lot, Auntie Frida. So we're not doing it like it's our B-Day. We gonna do it like it's Easter. Okay. But no, tonight's quote of the night. Y'all, this is going to resonate with somebody before I wrap it up. Your best stories will come from your struggles. The seeds of your success are in your failures. Your praises will be birthed from your pain. Stay focused, remember your faith, and keep pushing because you've never seen a storm that lasts forever. Seasons change. Okay, I'm going to read it again for anyone that's just tuning in with me. Your best stories will come from your struggles. The seeds of your success are in your failures. Your praises will be birthed from your pain. Stay focused. Remember your faith and keep pushing, because you've never seen a storm that lasts forever. Seasons change, y'all. Oh, I picked this particular quote because this week I knew that I was preparing to let you all know about the announcement about my show being syndicated. And I gotta be honest with you, because I always talk about transparency, so I want to be transparent with my listeners. I got discouraged at a point. I talked to Renita, shout out to her, one of my partners with the Blueprint Media Company. I said, I'm feeling discouraged. I'm just like, maybe I should just give it all up. And she would always remind me, and other people that I would talk to, if I let them know that I was disappointed, they would always remind me that it's just like, your time is coming. You got to stick in there. You got to keep going. And I give this speech to countless people. I tell everybody, it's going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. And be going through my own struggle, And I learned that it was just like, it was a lot of things that was going on, a lot of pain. It was, a lot of loss. It was a lot of different things that were happening in my life. And I'm like, I got to keep going. And now when I look at, things that have happened, like these announcements that I made, I mean, shout out to my partners, okay? Shout out to Zeewiththetea. Shout out to Be Your Own Kind. My sponsors, like the show, what I've been able to do, okay? I know that the struggles that I was having, even just emotionally, as far as like, should I keep going? I know that it was all worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to be able to birth this, to be able to have interviews like that was the bomb.com, y'all. Lexi Blow really came with it. I'm like, I don't care if you get your makeup done, girl, but get your AirPods. It's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, the people want to talk to you. Those are the moments that I live for. You know what I'm saying? And it was all rooted, and it's within you. So the success is coming, okay? The success is coming. Nicole said, I missed the live. Will this be available to watch later? Girl, you already know it's available on YouTube. It'll be available across all platforms. And if you are in Chicago, you're in Philly or New Jersey, you can listen live at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so you can catch the show. She said, I know that's right. Yes. Yes. So I love you guys. Before you go, if you haven't already, make sure that you're following the Blueprint Media Company on all platforms. Okay. The Blueprint Media Company on Facebook and on Instagram and Twitter at the BP Media Co. And then you can follow me, MzMetchi. That's MzMetchi on all platforms. Okay. You can look me up anywhere. Make sure that you're shopping Lavish Looks by MzMetchi at MzMetchi.com/shop. And of course, this show, it's not possible without my amazing sponsors, okay? So shout out to Tax Strategy, Fiya Infusions, Black Dollar Days, as well as Lavish Looks. And of course, my show is powered by Fluent Radio here in Chicago, Philly Jams 95.3, and Indy 101.5 in New Jersey. So make sure that you all go and follow them. You can get your teacups filled up outside of the Blueprint Live if you follow Ms. Z with the T. That's ZEE with the T. No spaces, okay? So make sure that you all go and do that. Come back next week. Of course, I've got an amazing show for you. And again, you can listen across all platforms and on our sister stations, okay? So I love y'all. It's been real. Okay, bye. Gotta go.